I really gotta stop doing that. Like, I hit the start streaming, and then I don't record it. Ridiculous. I thought Kuno said his dad is like number 29 or something. Oh, enter flat 12. I have number dyslexia, okay? Which one do you think it is? This one? Ooh, what is it? These shoes come in 3 different sizes.
A shabby door hangs
Oh boy.
on its hinges, secured to the doorframe with a safety chain. An unpaid energy bill is attached, threatening to cut off the electricity. It's addressed to Mr. Uno Doroita.
Looks like we found where Kuno's dad lives.
And the place comes with 3 months' worth of utility bills.
Knock lightly.
No response. You'll need to equip the chain cutters to enter. Snip right through the metal.
Whatever you say, brain. I don't think I would do this if this was real life.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges. Snip. The cutter goes through them like dead leaves. The links fall to the ground on the other side.
What if we go in and find, like, a corpse? Like, what if, like, Kuno's been talking to a corpse or something this whole time? I would feel so bad.
I know there's no stopping you, but let's at least make this quick.
Let me just do something. Hold on, because, like, my microphone keeps, like, turning red. I think I'm, like, blowing out the... I'm, like, maxing it too much. That's kind of bothering me. Let's hopefully that's good. I don't know, I keep fucking with everything. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, it sounds fine. I just keep fucking with everything. I just gotta remember. I didn't take a screenshot of these settings. And I'm gonna name it the fucking file. Jesus Christ, get it together. Okay. Don't be a corpse, don't be a corpse, don't be a corpse. Oh my god, I hope he's sleeping, but it looks like there might be a corpse. I've never, ever, ever gotten here. Any of my playthroughs, I never have cracked Kuno to get to a point where he's whispered to me.
A phone book lies open on the table.
Wait.
Covering a stack of utility bills.
I hear
Right
snoring,
next
I
to it,
think.
in plain sight,
Okay.
sits a small bottle of amphetamine, conveniently equipped with a straw. You pocket the bottle as if it were the most natural thing in the world.
I'm not gonna wake him up. Should I wake him up? Let me save first. I'm gonna save scum this like it's Baldur's Gate 3. Can I name it? I can't name my saves. It's bullshit. The air stinks with something sour. Should I wake him up?
A bundle of clothes heaped on the bed, a stained parka, some towels and a duvet, some socks even. Something underneath there is breathing. It's not too late. No one's going to blame you for backing out. You don't have to do this. Just get out.
Yeah, fuck it, let's do it.
Your hand touches a greasy duvet covered in cigarette burns and ketchup stains. You hear a growl. There is something alive underneath it. You see a 60-year-old, fat, red-headed man passed out from large amounts of alcohol. And God knows what else. The smell of shit rises from his mouth.
Lovely.
You don't have to take him down. He's already down.
Maybe we should help him.
What is there to do? We could turn him on his side so he doesn't choke on his own vomit, but he's already on his side.
Nod.
We could take him to Remedy or Saint Baptiste, but he doesn't have money for medical services. The arm saws would turn him down.
Didn't I say that recently, like a couple days ago? Never call an ambulance because you never know if someone has health insurance or not. And if they don't, the ambulance ride is like, what, $300 or more? Ridiculous.
They don't do charity for people who are trying to kill themselves. Besides, we'll be there in a few.
Years, months, weeks.
Perception, hearing. Do you have anything for perception? Composure, conceptualization, half-life, spirit course. No, should we try? Oh, I'm scared. Let me quick save again. I'm so scared.
The aging alcoholic is still there, breathing, the air in the room. The man groans once again, but his tongue keeps failing him. It's impossible to make out the syllables. A hand emerges from the blankets, trying to gesticulate something.
I don't have, I just didn't have Discord up. Okay.
And then falls back again, limp and defeated by sleep.
Not that I
A
need
loud
it.
snore escapes his mouth.
Alright, bye. Okay, well, we did that. Get a reality lowdown. Sing karaoke. Find a way into the secret passage. Oh, the victim's body, the victim's tattoos. Find smokes. Oh, ask him to tell me about the case.
Yes? What do you want to know? Ah, yes. The case brief you missed. Now I remember. 3 days ago, the RCM...
It's a little late for this, but...
received a record about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling and Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching.
Ow.
There is an ongoing labor
It's a chunk of
between
flesh
the local
hurts.
dock workers and the
Lack of.
logistics company Wild Lines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute. They, classier as we've come to suspect, didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex. There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that. Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. And good.
Okay, cool. Knock that one out. Perfect. Okay. Get 2 signatures. We can't do that yet. Okay, so. Oh, what's over here? Nice.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Is that bed in the coal room yours?
Ooh. Not only have you found my address, you've You've discovered my biggest secret. I'm a coal miner.
It's not the nicest place, but I guess it'll have to
It
do.
doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does. Like me. Right now, I'm doing nothing at all.
You're really a miner?
Yes. I keep hoping a shaft will collapse on me. But somehow, it never happens.
Don't you have a real home?
Does anyone in a city like this?
If there's pain about any particular home she's lost, she's buried it deep. Fortified herself against it.
Cool.
Shoot, Piggy.
I love Cindy. We do anything with this?
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Conceptualization, huh? Oh. Oh, that was plus, just a +1.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see
Sure.
here. You have no clue. So many walls.
God damn. Sorry I skipped over all that. I can't deal with failure. Oh wait, that was the +2. What about that?
Just an ordinary wall.
No. So, because it only gives me a +2 still, or something? I don't know. Sorry. No, I want authority. But I don't want a -1 to drama. Let's just, yeah. I don't know why I decided to change everything, but I did.
The luxury of fine
Oh.
things. Just look at those black monk strips.
Mm.
After spending an entire day hustling, who's to say that you didn't deserve a pair of ridiculously expensive shoes on your tired feet?
You're right. Beautiful things do make people happy.
Beautiful things give you a rush. It's power. Crafting your style, draping your flesh in silk and leather, deciding how to present yourself to the world. Remember, when they come to take it away from you, you worked for those shoes. Whether you like it or not, wearing these shoes has made you more liberal. Ultra liberal.
Left liberal agenda.
They're either a gateway drug or a booster pack to get you deeper into free market ideology.
I love that you just change clothes and then it unlocks like an insane dialogue. It's like the best thing ever. It's still great. Alright, let's report back to Kay now. Poor kid. Oh, let's harass this woman. Oh! It takes willpower to even read the author's name. Yonkos. Okay. You see a sturdy woman humming to herself. She seems to be browsing books. A good one? Point to the book.
Yes? Hello?
Who are you?
Me? No one. I'm just a working class woman.
She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much. If she's such a working class woman, why isn't she working?
Shouldn't a working class woman be working?
Not all the time. Right now I'm browsing books. Even a working class woman needs something to read.
Good, good.
It is.
I'm a
I
policeman.
know you are.
Sound like a fucking toddler. I'm a policeman. Do you need the help of a policeman?
What with?
This citizen thinks she can do without your assistance. Don't buy it. They all need help.
No, leave her
The
alone.
woman before
Harassment. How you doing, kid?
Every snowflake is like a little gift from the sky.
Who is that? Point to the woman browsing books.
Oh, that's Auntie Billy. She's nice if a bit distressed.
It's distressed.
I think she is a bad husband. Not very nice or helpful.
Got it. Let's go interrogate her about her shitty husband. Maybe your husband's missing?
My husband? No, he's not.
The little girl said you have a bad husband.
Excuse me? A bad husband? What do you mean?
Not a nice and helpful sort.
Do policemen just go around repeating what some kid off the street said?
Some of us do.
she doesn't mean to be antagonistic, but she can't help coming off defensive.
Those are her words, not mine. I'm merely asking.
Can I give you some friendly advice, Mr. Policeman? Don't listen to kids.
So you don't have a bad husband?
No, I don't. I have a good husband. The kind and helpful sort. And he's not missing.
He's totally missing.
So, where could he be?
I don't know. At home now? Out drinking with his friends? Working?
Where is this going, officer?
Alright.
She gives you a short nod and shifts her attention back to books.
Gonna watch her browse.
Her hands move over the book covers. The tips of her fingers look rough, stained with yellow. It seems like she has spent a lot of time at work, smoking. Another comrade. Years of labor are pressing down on her shoulders. She deserves a hug for all the work she's done for mankind.
Yeah, give her a hug. I'm doing it.
You step in and close your arms.
Oh my
around
God, it
this
went black.
fine body, wandering astray in touch. There's a small movement beneath your hands as you shut your eyes. Then a tiny voice breaks out and asks,
What is happening?
I just wanted a hug.
She seems to be confused. Your hands are wrapped around her polyester coat. The fabric feels cold, moist from the sea nearby.
Keep hugging her.
The situation is oddly intimate. Your cheek is pressed against her shoulder. Her hand is trapped between your chest. 5 seconds pass, and their passing seems so unimaginably long. Then she coughs and says again,
What are you doing, officer?
less talk, more feeling. Keep your eyes closed. Soak in the closeness. See what the feeling entails.
I'm fighting for the working class.
Fighting for it how?
A hug a day keeps the bourgeoisie away.
Oh. I guess it's better than nothing. Keep fighting on, my fellow comrade. Is there anything else I can help you with?
The woman before you nods and returns to her reading.
That was like weirdly intimate.
Every snowflake is like a little gift.
I was saying if I could give the kid a hug, but it wouldn't be intimate.
You've hurt yourself now. I told you not to mess around back there. What are you even trying to accomplish, you fool?
I need to know what secrets lie behind the door. It's part of a spiritual quest.
You're only making things worse. Stop it.
How do I get back here? I don't remember. Is it only being able to, is the only way
A heavy
to
door with a metal
smash?
latch stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped
Do it again.
trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
I'll keep trying.
Ow. Shoot. Whose moronic idea was it to just run through the door? Don't you know that things like that hurt?
Are you alright?
What is going on? I warn you.
It barely looks like you've done any damage to the door. Only an echo.
Do I have to repeat this dialogue with you?
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to...
Now she's calling me esteemed officer. Alright, let's back on track. I get distracted. To Kuno.
There. Working class drunk. You know what this means, right?
Case solved.
Cracked it. All in a good day's work.
What did I crack exactly?
What do you mean, what did I crack? Look at how working class that drunk is.
It's some third option.
No. Stop goofing around, recruit.
It's the future leader of the proletariat uprising.
No, it's not.
It's her missing husband.
Yes, and you found him. Now go and tell the working class woman. Protect and serve, recruit.
This doesn't add up.
Do marriages make any sense? Does honor? You're not a filthy philosopher. You're an officer of law. It's time to ace this case and not brood over your reputation. We can deal with the perception management later.
Okay, now.
Not honorable, recruit. Not honorable at all.
Ridiculous. Why aren't you running? And then this is the
An old call box with this button.
Huh. This...
No, we tried it all. We tried every single thing. That's okay. Oi, mate.
Fuck, does Kuno care? Alright, so you got Kuno's kilo. Here is how we do it. First, give Kuno Kuno's kilo, then Kuno gives you half back. That's how we split it. It's the best way, street way.
Aren't you gonna ask how I got past your dad?
Word on the street is, you sent your little friend in just as a hooker. Distraction style. That's some sick shit.
Not a single muscle moves on the lieutenant's face.
Kuno wants to hear all about it, but first we split the kilo, then we shoot the shit.
By kilo, you mean gram.
Kuno knows what Kuno means.
Kuno needs ground.
Oh, tough decision. I'm gonna save scum. I'm sorry. I said I wasn't gonna do this.
The fuck are you talking about? Kuno.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna save scum this situation. I don't even care.
Alright, that's how we split it. It's the best way, street way.
You're 12 now.
Alright. Kuno knew you'd try that sneaky pig shit on him.
Uh-oh.
Tell it, Kuno.
Kuno's got brains. This shit doesn't surprise Kuno. So Kuno's gonna give you one more chance. Know this, pig. Shit is major.
Major fucking choice, pig.
Kuno won't take this shit lightly. The pieces are moving, pig. This is fucking domino shit.
Not like he thinks, but you can feel it. Somehow, this will change things.
Oh my god.
It's not hard to see at all. You hand out drugs to kids. The lieutenant's faith in your judgment will diminish significantly.
No.
Tick, 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 tick. Decision time. What's it gonna be? You gonna fuck the Kuno?
No. I'm not giving it to him.
Alright. You fucked the Kuno. Everybody, Kuno got fucked by his pocket pig. Just when we getting our business on, the pig throws it all away.
I told you he can't be trusted. I told you. I told you he'd steal the shit.
Relax, see? We got plenty of kilo. Kilo underground, in the tree. This ain't about that. This is about you and Kuno. You mismanaged the shit. Now everything is fucked between us. How are you gonna make this up to the Kuno, huh?
In truth, Kuno doesn't really believe there's anything you can do to make up for this. The damage is irreparable.
I looked around in there. It's not the easy life you've got going on in that apartment.
The fuck do you know about Kuno's life? Kuno's got plans. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, the plans aren't gonna happen if you're fucking taking speed, dude.
Yeah, we got plans.
6 meters underground, below piping from before the war, the collapsed remains of the Martinez storm drain system. There are 2 stolen flashlights with piles of batteries next to them, beside 2 bedrolls, in the dark and opening into the lower tunnels.
There were tons of unpaid utility bills there.
Fuck right there were. Fucking 3 years or some shit.
Let me guess, Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about them.
Yeah, that's right. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about that electricity and light shit. Just wants to pound on people and drink.
Find a job, pay them yourself. Your dad can't handle things anymore.
Fuck that shit. Kuno's gonna move underground. Red I am shit. Ancient shit. Kuno's gonna live in a fucking catacomb.
Oh my god.
Yeah, in a tomb, Kuno.
This is making me super sad. I met your dad.
Yeah? How the fuck are you still alive, pig?
I killed your dad? Why would I say that? Kuno, your dad is a half-dead alcoholic who was sleeping under some clothes.
What? Fuck right. Kuno's dad was sleeping like a bum. Kuno told ya. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything. Fucking breaking and entering shit. That's nothing to Kuno's dad.
It's sad because of like... Oh, gotta cough hard. Gotta cough real hard. Oh, good heavens. It's sad because he like talks about his dad with respect and adoration, and his dad has failed him in the most catastrophic way possible in every single way, but he still won't hear it. Like, fuck you, my dad is super cool, I don't give a fuck, he doesn't give a fuck, we're awesome, you know? And in reality, like, his dad fucked him up completely and his entire future up. That's sad.
You got lucky, pig. Kuno knew this. Kuno's fucking violent fiend dad's been drinking hard lately. Kuno knew you have a way in. Narrow window. Kuno window.
Let's see, whatever scary thing he might have been, now he's nothing.
Yeah? Kuno's dad is fucking nothing. Fucking coma shit. Stroke shit. Kuno's dad is so fucking violent. He's had a stroke many times. Shit.
Oh my god.
Kuno's gonna have one too. Gonna be just like Kuno's dad. Speed shit, crime shit, fucking on the bed. Kuno's gonna go out like Kuno's dad. Revachol West style.
No.
Stop saying all this sad shit, Kuno.
There's a touch of grief in there.
Fuck are you talking, sad? Kuno's got hard shit, death shit, nothing shit.
You don't have to turn into that.
Get your fucking nun-ass out of here before Kuno fucks it dead. You think because you took Kuno's speed, Kuno's gonna sub like a... Turn into... Kuno ain't turning into shit. Kuno is that shit.
Kuno won! Oh, you won, Kuno!
He did not win. There is a crack in there now, and it's spreading across the face of his certainty.
I did right not to give you the drugs.
That didn't change shit, pig. That only made things worse. Fucking social worker shit. It doesn't work, pig.
It doesn't work, Kuno. Only our shit works.
She tries to bind their fates together. She needs him. Bad.
What else about the shack?
The fuck do you want with it?
Oh, yeah, nothing.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom.
Talk about the body?
The fuck about it?
Well, there's nothing there
Your
either.
test.
Get lost.
Okay,
Kuno
Jesus.
doesn't fucking care.
Wow, good for us. Good for us. We did really good. We did great. Track down your package. Do I just now have like a bunch of drugs though? Damn. Is there a way to sell that? Let me see. At the pawn shop? You think he'll take it? I don't know if he'll take a bottle of speed. Let's go try. I need the money.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
There's something I'd like to sell.
Let me have a look.
Alright, access to pawn.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
No, I can't. I can't sell the speed.
I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment. Oh, no. A photic?
You have absolutely no idea.
Another time, perhaps. Have you tried?
It's almost like he's worried for you.
Now I'm asking for more
The
drugs.
lieutenant steps away, pretending to admire some of the knickknacks on display. Looks like he doesn't want to get involved. Go ahead then. He won't be your no. But he won't be thrilled about this either.
Yeah, I've
Here
tried
you
it.
go, man.
Not so sure about this. Because it's an anti-radiation drug, and you're a cop, not a post-apocalyptic scavenger.
I'm taking it.
Of course.
It might come in handy.
Sure thing.
About the gun, have Everett's Union come in
Maybe.
here.
Shady looking guys came in here yesterday. Looking like they'd just taken off their Wild Pines overalls. They asked if I have a police weapon to sell. I told them I already sold it. They went their way. It was a trip. But you know, all sorts of people come here, asking for all sorts of things.
Maybe Claire really is tracking down the gun.
Sure, man.
Cool. Well, we have drugs and alcohol. So, I bet at one point I'm just gonna be off my tits and get hit, you know, and just like say, fuck it all, let's not do the diplomatic thing and the right thing. Let's just completely get smashed. Alright. Some tattoos. Alright, let's go talk to the girl. I can't pronounce her name, I'm afraid to. Is it time yet for this?
Behind the dock workers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
Perception. Oh, okay, let's put something in perception then. Where are you? Maybe that'll help.
Behind the dock workers, a ceiling height of nothing. Just black tangles like the hair of an old woman. Motionless. The wind in the yard doesn't reach the hawthorn, nor does the light come in from its window.
Damn. I thought we were gonna get somewhere with that.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
Alright. What's about this rare insect?
Oh, sweetie, it's fascinating. But I shouldn't bore you with entomological minutiae.
The lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
No, tell me about the stick bug insect, whatever.
Well, it's a phasmid, technically, but
Oh yeah. Here comes the interesting.
where other phasmids imitate sticks or leaves, this one's a living reed. It disguises itself among the reeds here on the Insulindian coast, hence its name, the Insulindian phasmid. Perhaps you'll end up co-discovering the phasmid with us, officers.
There's a touch of awe in the way she enunciated the creature's name.
To be honest, this animal sounds like a cryptid. You wouldn't happen to be searching for some kind of Myrmodiroma, would you?
I smell pseudoscience, he's thinking. Not a big fan of that.
It's simply elusive. So much so that most establishment zoologists doubt it exists at all.
Establishment. I thought so.
Does it have cool powers?
Yes, it can blend in almost perfectly among the reeds. It's how it stayed hidden all these years, centuries even.
What makes you think it's around here?
Well, some teenagers making out in the reeds saw one. They didn't know what it was, of course, but there was a brief article in a local newspaper about their encounter with a ghost insect that looks like the reeds. Gary sent us the clipping.
So a newspaper clipping is all the evidence you have?
Of course, most phasmid sightings turn out to be false alarms, but their description matched the Insulindian phasmid perfectly, and they didn't even know what they were looking at.
So it's dangerous? Is it dangerous?
Not at all. Why else would it hide itself so carefully?
Valuable?
Oh, I doubt it. No one gets into cryptozoology for the money, sweetie.
Okay, what's so special about the bug
Oh
then?
dear. I'm afraid I'm not explaining this very well. It is very special. Morel can explain it all much better. I wish you could hear him describe it. Then you'd understand, I'm sure.
So your husband is some kind of scientist?
Oh, yes. A zoologist. A cryptozoologist, to be more precise.
And what is cryptozoology?
It's a pseudoscience that attempts to legitimize research into mythological beasts and urban legends.
That's one opinion, yes. And people are entitled to their opinions.
My apologies, ma'am. I did not mean to undermine your hobby.
It's not a hobby, dear. It's a subfield of zoology, one specializing in animal species that are so exceedingly rare that many assume them to be extinct or even fictitious. Searching for such species called cryptids is difficult and often thankless, and frankly, many scientists are too lazy to do it. Universities these days are rarely interested in supporting real research.
She's completely internalized her husband's struggles. They are,
Maybe you could convince her to tell you about some cool cryptids.
there's really no point in manipulating anyone. She'd be only too pleased to tell you about her work. Go on and ask.
Oh, I'd be delighted. Truth be told, I could really use the company too.
One cryptid, not a couple. one. This won't turn into some kind of cryptid extravaganza.
Cryptid extravaganza. I like the sound of that.
And I don't. Just one.
Or he'll be disappointed in you. Ooh, tough choice there.
Oh, is it the cryptid on this pen that you gave me?
Yes. It's the kind green ape. Half war story, half undiscovered species in the genus Homo.
War story.
Yes, it was reported by soldiers in South Safra during the war. The kind green ape would visit bunkers during the night, healing wounded soldiers with its saliva.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it has amazing healing qualities. Some soldiers reported growing back limbs, regaining their sight.
And there was something about an undiscovered subspecies of man.
Indeed, there is. It's our closest relative among the cryptids. Same taxonomic family, different genus. Which is to say, the kind green ape is a species with which we share a common ancestor, and that evolved parallel to our own. Just like your partners.
I knew it, Kim. You're not human. No. I'm pretty sure he's the same species as us.
The lieutenant looks at you, pleasantly surprised.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to imply that Saolites are inferior to us in many ways. You are superior. For example, your earwax doesn't have a foul odor like ours does.
And how do we know that?
A tremendous evolutionary advantage. But perhaps we've had enough speculative biology for today.
What's the tiniest cryptid?
Hey, you promised you'd only ask about one cryptid.
But Kim, don't you want to hear about another cryptid too?
The lieutenant pauses, thoughtfully. Something in him breaks.
Ah, fuck it. Let's have more cryptids.
That's why we're getting married.
Well, the smallest cryptid is the Cryobacter catlensis, a unicellular bacterium. It was discovered in one of the northernmost points of Katla on the Boreal Plateau by renowned geologist Caitlin Mijanou some 70 years ago.
What's so special about it?
The bacterial colony Mijanou found had remained alive while frozen in ice for longer than anyone could reliably estimate. Certainly from before recorded history.
I really wish I had a camera set up because I'm just like cradling my big ass coffee cup, my Hello Kitty sparkly coffee cup, and I'm just like so into these cryptozoology cryptid stories. It's like great. I love this. I love this game. It gives me everything. Murder. Yeah, I'm not gonna list things. Oh Jesus. Okay.
Mijanou disappeared shortly after injecting herself with the bacteria she had brought back to study, no doubt in hopes of prolonging her own life.
You mean there's an immortal geologist wandering the world?
Yes, and she's quite mad too. After she treated herself with the bacteria, she stopped aging, but also became increasingly eccentric and irascible, so that even her oldest friends were forced to pull away. We can assume that she has been living somewhere in the wilderness for decades now, all alone except for the Cryobacter catlensis coursing through her bloodstream.
Damn. So what's the biggest cryptid?
That would be the giant of Kokonur. The giant lives in the most arid parts of the vast Kokonur Desert in South Samara, casting a strange light across the barren waste.
Oh, the coffee's gone. It's a real disappointment. The coffee's gone. And just how big is it?
No one knows for sure. It is like an awful mountain appearing from below the horizon and expanding to cover almost a third of your field of vision.
Is it dangerous?
The towering luminosity of Kokonur is a bad omen in local folklore. Some say it's a fata morgana, others, fate unimaginable.
Who are you? No animal can be that large. It's a mirage.
Mirage.
That's what makes it so peculiar. A species surviving at the very limits of scientific law. The giant of Kokonur must be the largest animal the planet can support.
Damn.
There are limits, you see, to how large a metabolism an ecosystem can beget.
Excuse me.
Some say a gravity anomaly below the Kokonur desert might allow the creature to grow to these gargantuan sizes.
Great. This is great shit. You need more. Gravity anomaly. Digging it. Digging this parascientific stuff right here.
Hell yeah. What's the most dangerous
The
cryptid?
gnome of Jeroma.
It doesn't sound too bad.
Oh, it is. None of his victims survived. Bereaved relatives never even found their bodies because the gnome's venom dissolved organic tissue.
Damn.
It was reportedly a small creature with webbed fingers and a protruding forehead and a gangly little thing. Quite scary to look at. A couple of campers found it when it was already dying. They heard an odd wailing in the woods and followed the sound. They were scared and wrapped it in tarpaulin to suffocate it. It still took the gnome of Jeroma an entire day to die.
If the body of the creature was found, why aren't there detailed illustrations of it in science textbooks, confirming the existence of these very little species?
Alas, the first scientist who got his hands on the creature's corpse put it in a jar of formaldehyde, thinking that would detoxify the gnome's venom. Instead, all the venom leaked out of the creature's teeth and into the surrounding liquid, dissolving the creature itself. A poetic end, perhaps, but a real loss for science.
It seems convenient. Are there any invisible cryptids?
What an interesting question. And the answer is yes, there are.
Of course. All fairy tales have someone or something invisible in them.
You're right, Kim. It's childish, but I need to know.
Okay, I won't spoil your fun. What is the invisible cryptid?
It's the Col de Mamadakwa. Its name means thin whisper of sound, and that's precisely what it is. Self-replicating sound waves, invisible and intangible. The Col de Mama is very afraid of us, which makes it incredibly difficult to track.
Why is it afraid of us?
That is a sad story. A group of university students assisting with the field work in their enthusiasm for the project, and no doubt because they were preoccupied with impressing their professors, nearly drove it to extinction.
Extinction.
They tried to communicate with it and had no other means but sound. So they started sending out sound waves at frequencies they thought might match the Mamadakwas. And what happens when a sound wave meets another sound wave at the same frequency, dear?
This lady really should be a teacher. She's really good at the explaining things.
Do they cancel each other out?
Exactly. And these tests were performed so recklessly that when they happened upon the right frequency, well, they wiped out most of the population.
Great regret washes over her. A winding cloth.
After that, the corpuscle appears to have migrated elsewhere. There have been recordings of anomalies similar to those spotted in Ea, but they've been few and far between. It's impossible to confirm the presence of any stable Mamadakwa population anywhere.
Of course. A common thread in these. Disappearance and unfalsifiability. I like the story.
I'm glad you did, dear.
Okay.
What about what?
Man, I just can't get enough of these cryptids.
I'm glad you like them, but I'm not really one to tell you about all of them. You should ask my husband if you get the chance. He's the real expert.
Okay, so what does Moral even look like?
Oh dear, I'm not sure where to begin.
What does he look like?
Well, His expression is slightly grumpy.
Me
but
too.
His eyes are always bright and curious, like a small boy's. And his palms are quite coarse from all the field work. He's quite gentle.
It's always a challenge to describe the person you're investing
If I were trying to meet him on the street, what would I look for?
Oh, well, he's a bit shorter than you, but with a larger frame. And he has longish white hair, usually a bit uncombed. You might say wild, even.
The lieutenant pulls out his notebook and begins jotting down the woman's description.
One other thing, he'll likely have all kinds of field gear on him, even if he's not out in the reeds, you know, just in case.
How long have you been married?
We'll be celebrating our 16th anniversary this autumn. Not the most numerically satisfying anniversary, but I like this milestones even more somehow.
How'd you meet?
By a dating agency, I'm ashamed to say. I was looking to get back into the scene after recovering from my accident. And he'd just divorced. We hit it off, and, well, here we are.
Oh,
I hope I've been useful.
very much so. Let's settle up for tonight.
Can I help you? Got the 20 real? Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
How could anyone forget, asshole? Take it easy on him. Deep down, he really hates being the guy who has to remind you.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
Oh, we're gonna rat on her. She nicked the phone line.
Why? No, fuck it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know why these degenerates do what they do. Probably have one good guest in the building.
He really doesn't like it being classy.
You have Lena. Lena's a good customer.
Yeah, well, she's not a guest, is she?
What? Did someone mention my name?
We were just paying you a compliment. And finding out a degenerate from room 3 nicked the phone line. Everything is okay here. Good thing that guest pays for her stuff on time. I'll forward her the bill and be done with it. Was there anything else? Yes.
That's it. Okay. Let's go talk to her again. I hate that I'm wearing this, like, dirty ass shirt. Hold on a second. God. Okay. I look like a normal goddamn person. We can look at this again.
This medicine cabinet is stocked with drugs, plus an old toothbrush, and
Look at the
it's been
toothbrush.
used quite a lot. This toothbrush belongs to someone who doesn't give a damn about her teeth.
Search for the drug.
There it is, the orange sun-wearing blister pack. You feel almost nostalgic for it. It's speed, man. Just
Alright, no, we're not gonna do it. We already got enough speed. Oh, what's this? Look, a handful of dried white wildflowers. Oh yeah, what's this?
the same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Push.
It's barred from the inside. You hear the bar rattle in the brackets.
Where's this
I
lead to?
don't know. It is not the first closed door we found in this building. There is also your mysterious blue kitchen door.
Thank you for remembering.
I don't know. The further we get, the more this building seems to be tied to the case.
Below, the hostel cafeteria creaks and groans under your added weight. A skeleton of composite support beams and cantilevers.
Tap on the roof with your foot.
A dull thump. Somewhere inside, a wind brace rattles from the imperceptible motion of the building.
The vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number of people connected to the case are in or around this building. This door is part of it. It's not unimportant.
Of course, I take off that and the +1 physical instrument, so I have to wear this ugly ass shirt. Oh gosh.
The same small,
Just do it.
heavy door. No lock in sight.
I really have to stop doing these
You kick
things.
it, gung-ho style. Entering the premises style. But the door fails to respect the force. All you hear is the bar rattling inside, laughing at you.
All right, let's trash the place.
Shut up, bitch.
Let's not.
Your foot is ready to explode and punish this object.
Disrespecting the force. Let me get my health up.
The door receives a thorough disciplining at the cost of your foot. Your
Oh boy.
bent metal, broken glass. Your path lies strewn with the broken forms of everyday objects. You are the destroyer, the bane of inanimate matter.
No, I'm just a disempowered individual trying to take my disempowerment out on everyday objects.
Look, there's a discarded milk carton on the floor. Why don't you destroy that, too?
No, I actually feel sorry for the things I've destroyed. I'm sorry, milk carton.
You're right. That's definitely not the behavior of a destroyer at all. That's just severe anger management problems and a disregard for property rights.
Dang. Can I take this shirt off now? That was embarrassing.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Titus Hardy gave us a recording where the deceased states his intention to commit rape.
She puts her coffee cup down with a soft ring as the porcelain meets the metal table. This does not surprise her.
Did he? I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intentions. Only that he was never bad to me.
She doesn't care. If anything, she sounds amused.
On this tape, he specifically identifies you as the target.
Where did they get this recording exactly?
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via the encryption station. It's authentic enough.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style?
Those are the exact words he used.
Yeah. That was practically his pickup line. Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style?
Kohoi was mentioned.
He wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little Kohoi. It wasn't his everything.
Do you think he was trying to scare people?
No. I'm pretty sure he did all those things. And then had to internalize them to keep on living. Until they just sort of turn into his, what's the word I'm looking for?
Persona.
Running joke. I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like he didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines got way, way funkier than that. He was like the Seminoles conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezu all rolled into one person, then cast in Norani ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower.
It's like a really fucked up never dude. I'm sorry, honey. The ceramic boots stay on.
When he said he was done, and done mentally, it didn't sound like a joke. It sounded like a deeply troubled man.
Hold on, he said he was mentally done. That sounds like a broken man to me.
Well, maybe I pieced him back together with my magical personality.
Weren't you afraid?
Afraid of what? That tape the Hardy Boys recorded? Your mother probably never told you this, but girls are evil. Had I the physical robustness and social support, I'd be in Cohoy. I would be tearing it up soldierly apocalypse style.
She wouldn't. She doesn't have the full Hoy in her.
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things in Martinez?
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed happy, I guess. At ease. As much as a man like him could be.
There is a small measure of pride in her that she could quell the rage in such a being. What kind of man was he? Before you go, ask the details. She seems okay to talk about it.
Thank you for clearing that up, please. Whenever you're ready. I'm interested to hear what Titus Hardy has to say now.
She takes a very small sip of her coffee and smiles.
Can you tell us more about the victim?
Like, for example, his name?
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely.
A nickname?
I guess. He came from Lelystad. It's short for that. And it was his army name, apparently. He said his real name wasn't his. I tried to pry it out of him, but it was no use.
No, it's weirdly he said his real name wasn't his. Sounds
Lily
like
That's
Harry.
nice. We have a few questions you can help us with. A few things a field autopsy alone can't answer.
That was such a satisfying grip of paper, oh my goodness.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. On it is a list of autopsy observations
Oops, sorry
recorded
about that.
neatly in blue ink. The last missing pieces of a puzzle of flesh.
Ooh, it's a lot of questions we can ask. What do we start with? How old was he?
He was 42.
Oh my god, my number.
42? Are you sure? I would have had him over 50.
He had many scars that made him appear older. But no, we even celebrated his birthday, like, some weeks ago. It was a funny 2 days. He had little reason to lie to me.
We were slightly off there. Thank you for clearing it up.
And his tattoo.
Oh, that.
It's clear she liked it.
What did it represent, do you know?
It was a map of his life and the places he visited as a soldier. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though.
How so?
How? Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish musculature laid out on the sheets. Scarred, of course. Tattooed. The sheets are dirty for some reason. He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with stars.
Why does this sound like a Tinder date I've been
Hundreds
on?
of them. Maybe even thousands. And the woman goes like, "What was this, baby?" And he says, "That was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that." So she goes, "Okay, what's this, baby?" And he's like, "Saw some bad shit there. Killed some loincloths." And so it goes. Star after star. Port after port. Third world country after third world country. And he's done horrible things in every single one of them.
And you were the woman in this?
Oh yeah.
Can you tell us precisely what these mean?
No, thank you. I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant without looking at them.
Go on.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Oranje needed some people killed, so they turned him into a grotesque killer. For money. He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people on the Seminine Islands, and on other islands too. All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself.
Thank you for clearing that up.
Change of topic, perhaps?
His eyes were blue?
Yes. Light blue.
They were like little blue galaxies. It was strange, seeing those eyes and his fucked up face.
I gotta get this body out of the back for this poor woman. She doesn't have to look at it.
Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he had a beautiful, soft voice. Very surprising, what with all the scarring. It was quite something, watching him speak.
She was totally in love with him.
He had a combat wound on his chin and mouth.
Yes. Severe. It made him look like half his face was cracking away in some strange smile. That and those eyes.
Ah, yes. His hair, if you can remember.
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine, made oily. Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone.
Where is Lelystad?
In Oranje, officer. It's, I think municipality is the term. A nowhere town there.
You were almost right, officer. That means his race was Occidental, not Mondial. I'll update the form.
You were both from Oranje?
Yes. We were compatriots.
Did that bring you together?
No. He was too old for that. And from another part of Oranje. I didn't even understand his accent. What brought us together wasn't Oranje. It was bad habits.
No love for Mother Arenie. But wasn't he a soldier? This could be worth pursuing.
He's a military man, but not a patriot?
No. He left the national service after they taught him to do what he did on Seminine. He wasn't the flag-waving kind. He was the making money, killing people kind. He was by no means a stupid man. A people person. A small platoon leader. Certainly not a patriot.
Did his lack of patriotism annoy you?
No, there's nothing annoying me. The old world is dead and we both knew it. Come to think of it, maybe Oranje did bring us together. In loathing. I love Revachol, though. I hope she loves me too.
Could it be love that did him in?
It very well could be, yes.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? I have no idea. I don't even know what you mean. Love did him in? What does that mean?
He told me.
That's not funny, officer.
Okay, so tell me something odd. Did he enjoy his death? I'm not going to say that to her. Something miraculous is coming, he told me. That makes me sound like an absolute psychopath. We requested a semen screening from processing. Why does she need to know that? We're done?
All right.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee.
Not my favorite topic. How about we, change the subject to something more lighthearted now?
A nice room you've got here.
Yeah. It's pretty deluxe.
No one likes to talk about their dirty laundry and their empty bottles. Maybe if you phrase it emotionally.
Where does that door lead to?
You tell me, officer, when you've kicked it down. I've been wondering myself, but I'm light of foot. Not a good door kicker.
So what are you doing here?
I'm wintering.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months. I came in November.
Why here?
Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol?
In the Whirling.
Because it's the funkiest building in Martinez. And because all the other buildings are bombed to hell.
Look around. Hate to say this, but you get sad all over the place.
Yeah. I've contaminated it pretty bad.
Is that why you're out here?
The contamination spreads from room to room. First, I escaped upstairs. The SAD got that too. Then I found the handle for the summer door.
What exactly is the nature of this contamination?
For me, it's a mix of me with a lack of cleaning services. How about you? Talk around the establishment is, you have an industrial sad spill in there.
For me, it's alcoholism, miss.
Cool. I think I'm developing a pinch of that, too. It hasn't done wonders to my taste in interior decoration.
Yeah, let's be an asshole. You've got quite the collection of prescription drugs down there.
Thank you. I've put a lot of time and effort into it.
Technically, possession of narcotics is legal in Rivershore, but you should still reprimand.
Don't be lame.
Don't listen to the stiff. Be cool.
Alright.
I always heard you RCM guys were cool. You are. Okay.
Volition.
Wait, stop. That man, bloated beyond all recognition, was 42.
That's what she said.
Below the damage, the weeks of decomposition, all the swollen indignity of mortality. He was 42 years old.
Where is this going?
How old are you? That's where this is going. 45,000 liters of raw alcohol has left its disfigurements. What lies beneath, you wonder?
Kim, how old do you think I am?
Huh?
How old do I look?
How old? 58.
Oh my god, that's really old.
You ask.
What if you're wrong? We were both wrong about the deceased. He turned out to be 40.
He was in the good week.
I would be close to that.
On the bright, you did not say.
You're right. I'm probably 62. Let's leave it at
I
that.
didn't say 62. I said 58.
Wait, this requires scientific measurements.
Bring it on. I'm not for the truth.
To the laboratorium.
Oh my goodness. What do we got? Date of birth generator? I don't even get a research bonus. Fine, internalize it. You do not have enough skill points. I would like to forget advanced race theory. What do I unlock? Unlock a new slot. Okay. Let's see. Top to Titus. Oh yeah, volition, right? Do 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 do. No. Yeah, I checked the stats of the alcohol and drugs, okay?
This window is smooth as following your lead. The lieutenant leans in closer to inspect the surface.
It was recently replaced.
Looks like it, yes.
You know which window is not been recently replaced?
What is this, guilt now?
Whatever it is, it's messing with your concentration.
Ah ha 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 ha! Clues! It's almost like this is a cop game. Nothing else new. Alright. I love this just going back and forth. Titus, Everard, Miss Orange.
The clouds are still hanging around. What is it now?
So I talked to her about the tape.
Yeah.
She stands by what she said.
That fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
That fucker wasn't aimed at you. It was at her.
It was dark stuff, but didn't prove anything. It didn't change her mind.
Dark. dark is when you start a goddamn death rock band. He said he'd rape her.
Sounds like he wanted it to change her mind about the hanged man. This is definitely messy.
What did she have to say then? Fine by her? This is what people are supposed to be like? Fucking whoop-de-doo.
Actually, I think it made her a little nostalgic.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Funny? Oh, good goddamn psycho whore.
Ease up.
Fucking right. Guess it's good then. Fucking.
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawman?
You don't have to say everything out loud. Just mix and match.
Maybe she isn't who you thought she was.
Nah, I know her. She's just a girl. In over her head.
She's not some helpless girl. She handled the mercenary well enough.
Handled him? She got into some stupid shit with that guy. Shit we had to take care of.
Yes, we heard all about it, and the fact still stands. You were more disturbed by the tale than her.
I think this is personal for you. I think you had feelings for her.
Yeah, they're all queers. Can't bump hard fist or anything.
That's alright, buddy. I just thought I thought anyone would come around that heard that shit. Apparently I was wrong.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
You wanted her to see the man for what he was. Now that you know, you might want anyone else to stop him, or else you might antagonize him.
I just got too worked up. Big man lost his shit. It's cool.
Alright. What really happened?
I already told you. Fucking hell.
Damn. They are not cracking, are they, with this?
There's less gusto in his voice now. His men too are growing increasingly silent.
Come on, Titus. It's been a long day. I'm tired of running back and forth between you. I can see you're tired too. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you and the whore upstairs. Next time you see her, tell her, Titus, fuck off! Fuck off!
This is the petulant rage of someone who's at the end of their wits.
That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. Understand? Your little investigation is over. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this quiet funeral shit? All we need is some beers in us. Bartender, 20 beers for the Dock Workers Union.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
Rhetoric. I don't think I have anything for rhetoric. That's how you say that, right? Rhetoric? I hope it is. Unless I sound like an idiot.
It's you again. What is it?
Godly. 16. Even 42. Let's try.
Clausia is playing them like a fiddle. Tell them how bad they got played, and they'll tell you the truth. There are many ways to go about it. All of them really good.
Oh, God. It's clear you're being played like a fiddle. Play an imaginary fiddle. Kim, I'm gonna need your gun again. I know what's going on here. I've been wrong too. I got this fucking dark shadow over my heart.
What the hell are you talking about?
Hold on, I gotta cough. Alright. As I awakened into this world, something came with me, an ancient sadness.
Oh, bad shadow. A man your age. The hangover must be lethal. I never thought I'd say this, but maybe you should cut back on the drink.
That's enough for the shadow, officer. Let's do procedural questions, or even, why not take a little breather?
These working class oafs don't know how to talk about feelings. You shouldn't have opened up to them, or anyone.
Oh. You have anything new to say?
I've got nothing to say to you. What you want is of no...
Great. Okay. When Kim's not around, talk to her. Can't do that until tomorrow. This might take a while. I don't really have money for smokes. Alright, yeah, let's go talk to Joyce. Go back and talk to Joyce. Jesus Christ.
Was that? Could it be the Calder Mama Dakwa?
Oh my god.
It's probably just your imagination. Really?
We're gonna open our ears. Imagine Harry taking one of those, old things that, like, in, like, the 30s, you put it up to your ear and it's like a big cone. Let's listen closely.
There seems to be an extremely high-pitched ring. Ultrasonic. Lena said it was very high-pitched, right? It's like something tickles your ear.
Oh, it's probably just a migraine.
Lena also said that it couldn't be heard by any other animal, including humans. What you're hearing must just be a regular bird.
Listen closely.
There is a battery is going long distances. It must be very close. Maybe, just maybe, it could board.
I don't hear the cold one, and neither do you.
God.
He doesn't. He's deaf. Oh no. The sound. It's moving away.
It's a freaking bird.
Go after it. No. Do it. It's gone. There's no reason. Just senseless. Keep your ears peeled, then. If the species really has migrated to Martinez, you're sure to hear it again.
Alright, brief interlude. Kim puts up with a lot of bullshit from us. That's funny. All the fun ones don't get any research bonuses. That's kind of bullshit. Okay. It was a nice moment when we hugged. That was a really sweet moment, honestly. I'm gonna think about that a lot.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samaran Isla into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Didn't we already do this?
Ingredients for what?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
And you want us to investigate?
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrart and the Dockworkers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
The handoff. The motor lorries at the roundabout.
The lorries?
Precisely. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they're vulnerable. Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment. I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Ooh.
You'll be indebted to her, in a way. What's the head of you?
Yes. This is good for us. Let's see. Okay.
Yes?
Yeah, accept.
According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout.
Yes.
One of them will know something.
Okay, we'll go interview them.
It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I suspect the traffic jam won't decide for a few more days. We should have time. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
Okay.
This reality. Please.
We have time for you to tell me.
Of course, the city.
Why are we asking her about reality, Harry? Come on, let's go. We got people to interview now. Now it's getting exciting. Oops. Oop. Oh, hitting buttons. Oop. There was a thought bubble. What was that? Let's go slow. Oh, it's like rhetoric or something.
The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname. The faded marks are too degraded to draw any forensic conclusions. Just chips in the sandstone.
Can't look bullet holes.
Where? There? Those are old.
What do you mean old?
These bullets were fired during the Revolution, over half a century ago. They do not warrant investigation.
Okay.
Not much.
So the roundabout is like right here, right? Sort of? Let's talk to our boy.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
You seem like a man who knows about drugs.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know?
Hell yeah, brother.
But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
Just be straight.
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk ship from harbor to load it in the market and drive to Germany.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's toward a conflagration.
Who do you think could be conducting the drug trade then?
Look, man, I try to stay away from criminal and rebel show. I'm guessing you really need to find another end of her with those questions.
It's not a lie. It's something else. Impossible to say what at this point, but there's something in it. Some trepidation.
Alright, wasn't this guy. Can I look at an old lady over here? That's like in La La Land or something. I mean, I shouldn't say that. Yeah, this is the roundabout. Oh.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's being reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
Who's this?
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane."
The insane.
What did he do? You have no idea what you did a week ago.
Alright,
High
bitch.
above you,
Mean. Encyclopedia's mean, bro. Encyclopedia called me fat.
the woman still has.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Nothing.
Grandma.
No.
If you want her attention.
Where am I? Who are you?
The smile on her face has disappeared, replaced by the weary aspect of her cornered beast.
Are you alright?
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
Where else could you be?
Back in Mecca, during the time of the revolution. The sidewalks and cafes are filled with young people. I was on my way to see a new Goyadero picture starring Gabriel Wonder. Until you came along, that is.
Sorry to interrupt.
I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Loman. It was early spring, and the man... Well,
Oh,
you,
blah, blah, blah.
people,
Fucking old
cheering.
people.
Why not, Hierophant?
There's something off about this woman. Tell her to show you the soles of her boots. Maybe she was at the hanging somehow.
What are you hauling?
Diamonds?
Yeah.
Of course not.
What are you really
clever
driving?
things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
So you don't even know what you're hauling?
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo. If you know what I mean.
I don't think I do.
Of course you don't.
You seem like a woman who knows a thing or two about drugs.
What do I need drugs for, Loman? What I see, what I feel. The great adversary, not drugs can compare.
That's not really what I was getting at.
Then what were you getting at?
This line of questioning is going nowhere.
Why would I want to do that?
The thrill?
Loman, what in the name of God are you talking about?
Okay.
Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way. Just this month, I made half of those entries from Saramiris to Grad. The U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiris to Grad, Loman?
I don't know, that's what I'm asking.
It's diamonds, Loman, obviously.
Damn this. Make her answer.
Who do you think if you had to guess?
Easy.
He's the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust a poet.
That's correct. There is...
Where do you want me to go? Or...
I think we're done here, no?
Jesus Christ, yes.
Yes, go.
That was brutal. Oh, ramblings of an old fucking lady. I'm sorry, that sounds really hateful. I am hateful. You know what? I'm hateful. Oh, money. Money right behind you. I can go in here?
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia.
What kind of stickers?
The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels.
What about the backseat?
The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and moons sewn into the curtains. A book with ragged edges catches your notice. The front cover features a large, muscular man. The title reads, Man from Eamdal in the Lost City of the Pygmies.
There's a bunch of those books at the bookshop down the street. That is so funny.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is one guy.
You think it lost the guy?
Likely, yes. This guy's probably
He was acting tough before. This probably scared him a bit. Who knows what any slight scared recently.
That's good. Scared. I'm scared. Let's go rough him up.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Nothing new. Let's... Oops, hold on. There's no other people to talk to. Just walking so slow up the stairs.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you? We're negotiating our... Aye. All of it.
Skip through this.
No, even a weak child can... I have nothing, but my own code serves me well. If my code starts failing, see, I'm primarily a lazy. I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you... I guess you can...
By that.
By heaven, the old man... He is besides that...
Not you. This man has political...
Sure.
The look, that of a noble peasant. The man sits on...
The mercenary, eh? That's so. I haven't heard anything about that. I ain't the murdering type.
Understood.
No problem.
Okay. So who else is there to who else is there to question? Interrogate the drivers. There's only like 2 drivers. I thought he works in the fucking Harry, help me, Jesus. Okay. Nothing new with him. Oh, I think this guy is this guy a driver?
Looking for something?
You could push him by asking him to show you the soles of his boots.
What are you?
Looks like someone capable of reaching.
What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
So what kind of cargo?
Apples.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Apples?
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
What's that argument?
It's about not...
Blah, blah, blah.
Change the topic. The way he says it makes it almost sound.
I'm not... People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So...
Oh?
Don't push your...
It's this guy.
For something on
the bottom,
show me your boots.
The wind howls over the bay of Revachon. A cascade of...
It sure is. Custom made. You'll see when the time comes, officer.
Technically, you're stumped.
Huh. I know you people don't understand drugs. They're shit. You know
Drugs.
where that shit... They know they can't beat us in
That
a fair
pisses me
fight.
off.
So they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage. Racial economic sabotage. I don't go for that foreign piece. Pamplemousse is made in Mundi.
So you're not
Sometimes
smuggling.
Not in.
So you're telling us that you don't know.
I don't know shit. If I did, what do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kids sneaking on that night. Yeah, I knew that guy. He was none since he left. I haven't had anyone to talk to. It's a fucking travesty, is what it is.
I goes for the drugs.
He's a Samaran guy.
Oh.
Yes, yeah.
Looks like I offended your his tribe.
I wouldn't be so sure, but
Guess so.
Alright, you racist. I really had to skip through the racism. I'm sorry. Can't stand him. Okay. It's this guy. Oi.
You see a Samaran street vendor. The name?
Happy shopping, officer.
What's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool. The customers are cool. The place is cool. And one more thing, officer.
From out on the bay, a cool wind gathers. It sweeps into the city, tugging at the textiles hanging around the stand. Some distance away, the sound of a tin can clattering across the street can be heard.
You're very cool. Bang, 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 bang.
Whether I'm cool is unimportant. My questions for you.
You're right, officer. 100%. No playing around then. Strictly business. Maybe I can interest you in some premium menswear instead.
Which cats on drugs?
Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. That's really nice. Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent.
We're looking for a lorry driver who's transporting drugs out of the harbor.
That's so cool. You investigating the local drug trade like some cool nut? But I am not a lorry driver. I am just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that.
You are a lorryman, and I'm going to identify you and your lorry.
What's that? It says I bet I'm in a good harder than you. Is that it?
so it's your lorry.
Oh, it's an you're an asshole. I'm okay. Maybe I do. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
So fast,
Exactly. It's what I like. It's there now. I'm not angel. Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved in that one.
And what problem?
Oh, you know, the drug crowd.
No, he wasn't talking about an abstract crowd. It was that crowd. He was talking about the afraid.
Who are you afraid of?
Look. That's what I know. You don't get me in this. After 15 years, what's my deal?
Hitler, there's a tiny bit of truth. Zoom in.
We're like, sell us out. No one knows you.
Is she okay? What a lady driver. Instead of staying away from her, the way they talk, she lady.
Is that woman?
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't told her. I don't get involved. I told you.
It could be she was strange. It not rude.
Who are these layers called?
I told you I know. But enough. Are they much good?
Who exactly is these yours? The racist or the not?
All of them. You know who left? I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos.
Alright, we're cool.
All right. I scored. It's a boring sort of very,
Apricot Susan already caused my error when the other was called.
very cool. I admire your awareness of our intertwined history. That's so cool.
Let me address this one.
Oh, okay.
No. No, no. That's bad. We're doing that. Okay. Find out who's the lady driver. Okay. This is fun. Sorry I'm speeding through some of it. I knew I was going to end up doing that. I'm going to try to stop. Yo.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up? Damn, I wanna... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. She's not a bad person. I know that much.
We can't just let it go. It's part of the police investigation.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation. Here goes trouble. If you hunt her down, she may not survive. I can't have that on my conscience.
It won't come to that. We won't pursue her on this information.
I don't believe you.
You said she's troubled how?
She's got the darkness in her. That young person's darkness we think is all over. You're looking for a way out.
She shared this with you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her.
I was told everyone's afraid of her, you're not.
I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange over thoughts. And she told me to. And she had a violent life. I was afraid of her. What for her?
Did he is violent like you drug trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now. Well, we can talk about that. We talk about life, you know. She talks about her mind.
Her mind?
The way it worked. Trouble with her.
When she left, did they work mind?
Well, someone else...
Show me your
More than ever.
Maybe she knows. Wait, this guy says different, then acquaintances, and he's okay with others ratting her out. Push Tommy, and it will break his heart, and this person doesn't do that.
Right.
Thank you, friend. Wow, it's gonna be like I should pick up smoking again.
He's literally smoking.
Rhymes too.
Well, maybe he's just like mimicking it, but... I don't want to push him. He might be willing to tell us something later on. I'm willing to put his grandma.
Loma, you call me out of you want to know woman's words. I'm starting to.
She's wearing sturdy.
Just before Gabby.
Moreover, the princess 37.
I could have told you.
The fate of a little girl.
Alright, I'm just gonna get through this.
She's just
so.
You hear that, Loma? Oh, don't. The monos.
A terrible.
The Transcatolia Magistral. You for one, eh? Irma. I already am dust.
Alright, you the lady driver?
Can you just call me a lady?
She clearly doesn't think she's a lady.
Aren't you a lady?
The woman's malevolent and random.
I'm a lady that you are carrier buen guerrero. Wait. I'm only terrifying to small children. And to those who used to know me.
Then who's the driver told of?
How should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other communers? You know, I have movies to go to.
Why are you scared to people used to know you?
Because they can no longer recognize the person. Oh, sin.
Damn, that's fucking depressing as hell. Good gravy. Oh my gosh. What's happening? Because I think it's where I want to go. Tease.
Looking for something odd? Need to fuck off again?
Yeah, what's up?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait a second.
Isn't a fuck with you, you got the middle ways. You got the says you won't want anything.
Actually, you do. Actually?
The name's out like a day. They doggone. Get a feel about it. Looks like Lieutenant has been into this.
Yeah, him. Then I presume you are listening.
Yeah, it's an issue. Is what they're good.
Yes, you're listening. Stay at the years, yeah. Dirty fucking guys. Really fucking.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a thing if you had.
No, of course not. We're not superiors. But if we were, I want nothing left to receive from her. And to get a job to good. It's not a hard job. It will take your time. Don't bother angry. But it's stupid fucking waste. He's standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
I'm so turned on.
I'm not scared of you. I'm the bunch of the red not good.
You've seen about this very popular. It's just a little thing.
Nah, you would just leave it out there, you.
The lieutenant turns and gives you a bit of stomach. I softened him up as best I could. Now it's on you to finish the job.
Half-Light? I think I have something for Half-Light. I actually think I have something for Half-Light. Nope, I didn't have Half-Light. Damn it. Let's try. I don't think it's gonna work.
This own respect to two things. Strength and fear.
Show me Lori, right fucking now! Delete everything! Where is it? I'm gonna buy the chest! I'm gonna buy the chest! And I yell! First time!
Next is the viscous one.
I love having so many options. How the fuck you for the rest of my life? What is this? You're bleeding. Did you hear me? Alright. We're gonna do the third one. I didn't worry.
Fuck you, man. It's already done that. I don't fucking know. When did you know? I don't know. I don't know my name. She's supposed to be dead. I be shot. I've been to her face.
Now it's the building. It's how it says.
That's the monument. Now there. The Green Temple. I'll leave you the fuck out, okay?
It's more temple.
Looks like you did it.
Okay, cool. We're gonna get into the lore in a little bit. Okay, bye.